Oh my god, Chad, that map is fire. That map is... I'm in. Wait, what? The cameras? What? The revolver? Oh, the skins look crazy. The skins look crazy. Wait, you can carry teammates. Did you see that?
Yeah, what up, guys? I'm just covering
carry teammates.
the event through Swag's channel, but
wait, what?
Let me know what y'all think.
Chat, I can't play the audio because I'll get copyrighted, okay? Jesus Christ. Yeah! Oh! Oh!
Wow, bro.
Oh my god! Oh my god. No way. Stop. Oh my god.
Wait, is this the map?
No, it's still multiplayer, but Gunsmith 2.0. Gunsmith 2.0. Whoa! Dude, oh my god. Oh, the executions.
Hold on, yeah, I just gotta.
Oh, that skin is
sure
tough!
all my shit is
W
good.
in the chat! Wait, whoa. Hold up. What they show right here? What is this? Oh, they're showing the trailer again? Oh, they're showing it again. Are they showing it again?
My bad, y'all. Give me 1 second here.
They restarted the trailer, right?
No, I think this is
This. Oh, you think this is DMZ?
It's not even in the list here, bro. Anyways, all right, forget it.
What are they showing right now? DMZ?
There we go.
That's what I think they're showing.
I think they're replaying it because it's blacked out.
Oh, Chad, they're replaying the. Is this? Oh, so this is the same trailer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Actually, no, it's not. No, it's different. No, actually, it's the same. It's the same. I just recognize it. Oh, they had it blacked out for most of the parts. Oh, okay. They're showing it. They're just replaying it, Chat, because it's blacked out.
Replaying because it's blacked out.
If you're brand new, hit that subscribe button down below. If you hit that subscribe button right now, I promise you, your crush right now, who didn't text you back on the double text, is going to text you again. All you have to do is hit that sub and notification game. Turn noties on. I promise you, if she doesn't text you in the next 5 minutes, holla at me.
Bro, did you see that grenade?
Yes.
They put it on the wall and it killed people on the second floor.
Yep.
It'd be so toxic.
Dude. I wonder how strong it's going to be. Yeah, they're just showing the trailer again. I wonder if they're gonna show.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting for the actual shit to start, the event. I'm trying to see some gameplay.
No, Jay, it's. I was gonna leak it. Yeah, the third person mode looks lit. I think then now it's probably done. Access to the open beta. Yeah, there we go.
Call of Duty fans, the trailer so nice. We ran it twice. It is all there. Everything that makes this franchise so special. We are incredibly excited to be here today. And after that, quite frankly,
this is crazy, y'all.
My name is Miles Ross, and I am so excited to truly be here with a few of the members of the Infinity Ward team who are bringing Modern Warfare 2 to life. Guys, we have 200 of our friends behind us who are going to be playing and streaming shortly.
Oh my God.
Before that, we also
should I make it full screen? Let me see if I do it full screen.
Over the there, Jeff Smith, multiplayer design directors here at Infinity
Oh
Ward.
shit.
Guys, first off, things evolving from
it doesn't really work.
I mean, let's start high level because there's a lot to get through today, guys. You saw that trailer. Let's go with the philosophy, Steph. Let's stay high level. What went into the creation of the game?
You said it precisely. There is so much. This game has just so much content. It's got something for everyone, and it's really been the result of 3 years of hard work at IW and our partners across all of the Activision studios.
This is wild. I can't wait to play tomorrow.
With you guys at home, the community, the fans, our creators here, and that conversation and feedback from 2019 is really been a core.
Let me make sure you guys can hear it too.
Modern Warfare 2 is. And it's a dialogue that we hope to, continue, especially here today. But we've got so much in store with this MP experience. And people like Jeff and Joe here, who I am honored to work with, and their experience on this franchise, we're in good hands.
Indeed. Okay, so Jeff, well, I don't know where to start anymore. Let's set up what Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer is all about. And let's stay high level for now, because there's a lot of details, friends, juicy details.
Sure. I mean, when you come into making a sequel, it can be kind of tricky. What do you keep from the previous game? What do you get rid of? And where can you add new things in and not mess up this kind of nicely balanced?
So yeah, I'm watching this through Swag's channel. The reason why I did that again, yeah, also because copyright stuff. And I'm figuring, he'll filter out any copyright stuff. So I didn't want to go directly to like the source. So I'm just watching it through him.
And we just put them into 3 big groups. We call them rushers, which are just aggressive players. They just want to find the action and go. And then we have sentinels, and these are defensive players. They want to just kind of hold down a building, maybe keep a overwatch. And then we have stalkers, which are reactive, and they kind of hang back and try to read the field and read where spawns are. And really, we just kind of use these as filters to keep us honest with the content that we're making. So they're making enough toys and equipment for players to be successful playing our game.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Stephanie, what are some of the new features coming to multiplayer, some of the new stuff that you're most excited to talk about?
Oh, boy. There are a ton of new features to dive into with this game, but we really pushed forward even the most fundamental aspects of what makes a Call of Duty game with Modern Warfare 2, and it's been really amazing for me to come on board this past year and see these innovations coming to life, to hear Jeff jump into, breaking down the 1v1. And personally for me, water. Our water, I've seen the memes, we love water. It's really hard to make in games. But the aquatic combat, some of the things you're able to do with vehicles in the water, I think that level of immersion is really going to speak to fans and has been something that I've really enjoyed playing the last couple months.
Aquatic combat. Steph loves to swim. Joe,
Sure
can we go into some details about our water-based adventures in MW2?
Yeah, I mean, last game we really wanted to add water, and we knew we didn't have time, right? So in Verdansk, we froze the rivers and we made the outskirts just to kill trigger. In this game, as soon as we started Modern Warfare 2, we leaned into water, both visually, beautiful caustics, there's waves with white caps, but we also, the gameplay side, there's unique ballistics underwater. You only can use certain weapons underwater. Your pistol is your weapon underwater.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Primary weapons. But it's also a nice cover or evasion mechanic. If you're getting shot at, you can dive into the water, and as you get deeper, it gets murkier. Like the farther you are from something, you can't see it. And so it's been super fun for us to dig into water and really flex on what water could be in Call of Duty. And you saw the boats and the mine that floats, and every piece of equipment has been filtered. Like, how does it work through water? Like, we had to look at everything in the game and say, how does it work in water? What's the best version?
Our vehicles will just slowly submerge. Yeah, really would, instead of blinking out.
Yeah, everything.
A lot of details.
The behaviors are awesome.
Oh my God! Well, I can't quite wait to literally dip my toes into those waters. But guys, let's not forget about the ground and the air. Like, I mean, what else is going to be coming to the movement system, Joe? What do we got?
Well, last game we did mount, and we had slide, and even though we're a military shooter, fluid movement is super important to us. So this game, as you saw in the trailer, you can see here on the video, we have a new ledge hang mechanic, and that's essentially a high mantle. But instead of doing a high mantle and throwing yourself up over into combat, you can now peek. If you have a pistol, you can pull that pistol out and use that.
That's kind of crazy.
That's kind of crazy. The slide that kept your gun up, but we really wanted players to have an option where if they're getting shot at, they don't know where they're getting shot at, they can get down, get out of fire. But the other really cool thing is it dives just high enough to let you get through a window. And so if you throw a grenade up into a building's second story, often you'll see players, like rats leaving a ship, diving out through the windows. And it's just another option for players in combat.
Yeah, and all of these dynamic movements mean you can interact with vehicles specifically in a very cool way. I'm going to save some of that gas for when we get to Warzone 2.0, but it's really exciting.
All right, vehicle details to come. But now, guys, let's talk about equipment. Obviously, Call of Duty, crazy sandbox, a lot of cool toys to play with. Joe, what are some of the new dynamite new items that we're going to be throwing at each other and equipping and using in all sorts in the next game?
I mean, you saw some cool stuff in the trailer. You saw the drill charge. You saw the shock stick. One of the other cool ones you saw is the inflatable decoy. And this is a mine that you can throw out, and it basically sits there. And if a player gets close to it, it auto-deploys and basically inflates like a car airbag going off. And it faces the person that triggered it, and so it's a great distraction technique. You can also fire it off with a clacker if you want to control when it goes off. You can throw it in water, and here you just saw the DDoS. We added all this equipment into this game, and the DDoS is our kind of answer of like, hey, I'm going to breach this building. I want to go clean house, but I don't want to deal with all the shit inside. So I'm going to hit the DDoS. Boom! It's going to shut down everything, and I can move in, and clear that room. You saw the heartbeat sensor is back. It's got a new look. But it also has a battery as a balancing mechanic, so you can't use it indefinitely in Warzone. And there's so much more.
This is the TAC cam too, which you guys just saw, which to me is my personal favorite.
You can put out a lot of them, and even you can patch into your teammates, so you can. It gets a little crazy.
Yeah, kind of like a sticky GoPro, but will actually mark your enemies for your team. Yeah. So it's. I expect to see a lot of fun.
That's tough. That's tough.
So many toys and new tools that we just want players to get in and play with. I think there's something like 13 field upgrades, between Warzone and Core MP, and it's pretty awesome.
Oh my God! Until they all get DDoS. All this talk about equipment, it reminds me. I mean, that's one element to look at now, but we've also got Gunsmith, brand new Gunsmith. Guys, what can you tell me about it, and how will it change the way that we, level our weapons and manage them? I mean, what's going on there?
Yeah, so the new Gunsmith allows players to build out their weapons more smoothly than ever before. We put out some videos yesterday for the Intel drop. I hope people dig into those if you want a better look at Gunsmith 2.0. But we're really looking at unprecedented opportunities for weapon customization. And the new weapon platforming will actually allow players...
Hey, everyone in the YouTube chat, can I get the little dab emote? I think everyone in the YouTube chat has the emote, right? The dab one?
So we saw a lot of really positive feedback from the community yesterday. This is sort of intended to, decrease the grind. You're no longer unlocking every single attachment for every single weapon. There will be some shared attachments through progression. And I'm really excited to see the streamers and the content creators jump into this today. I know we all love the gun bench from 2019, so it's exciting.
W chat.
Amazing. So we've been hearing a little bit about weapon platforms and shared attachments. This is very, very cool stuff. Can you dive into those details, though, Joe? I mean, what can we expect?
Yeah, I can add a little bit of what Stephanie said. We had this vision last game with Gunsmith, and we were like, okay, what if you could take an assault rifle and you could make it an SMG? And that was our driving kind of like motivator for that system. And we kind of hit that. You could take it functionally through attachments, but the weapon name wouldn't change, and we couldn't change the receiver. And really, that's the key thing this game is you can go into Gunsmith, you can set up an AK-47 assault rifle with a thermal optic, with a suppressor, with a grip. And then you can say, you know what, I want to change up the playstyle of this gun. You can swap out the receiver to the AK-74U, make it an SMG, but you can keep that optic, that suppressor, that grip, they all come with. And to what Stephanie said, we have shared attachments within these platforms. We have branching progression. You unlock those guns by playing with other guns. And then we have shared attachments across all guns. And it's all to hit this vision of
I had a phone call.
Weapons and an arsenal of attachments. I'm sitting down
and then around maybe around 2:20, 2:10, I have to get ready. I have another appointment I gotta go to, unfortunately. But if the event's still going when I get back from that and lunch, then I'll stream some more of it.
I think it provides a really seamless.
It looks like they haven't even started anything yet.
The perfect weapon for a multitude.
My hair's all crazy.
So you're going to be able to jump into that
platform. I got a little
and customize however you want for situational combat. And you're actually going to see the FJX Cinder weapon vault in action today, which is the entirely unlocked Platform 1, the M4, the Mic 4.
If you're brand new, make sure you guys drop a like and hit that subscribe button. We're close to 20,000 likes on the stream, baby. Come on, hit that sub button if you're new. You don't want to miss Warzone content.
We've heard you talk about.
Don't mind swag. Like I said, I'm watching it through his live stream because I don't want my shit to get copyrighted.
It is the ultimate weapon blueprint, and even better.
Like watching it directly from the source, I don't know.
Cinder weapon vault with the Vault Edition of Modern Warfare 2.
I mean, I don't know if I can.
A little bit of beta, so we can rock with that.
This chat's going crazy.
Gunsmith looks incredible. Okay, I'm excited. I cannot wait to get into this one soon. Our streamers are going to get into this one soon as well. But first, guys, we need to hear about maps and modes. We've got our tools to play with, equipment, weapons, maps and modes, though. Let's get into this one. Let's get into the design team, the philosophy, I suppose, behind building out maps. Jeff, this is for you.
Yeah, right from the start, we knew we wanted to build another big map, not only for Battle Royale, but also for this other mode that we've been working on for quite a long time.
I read about that on the internet.
Ah,
yeah.
yes.
But, when you lay out these big maps, you kind of...
How many chairs they got over there?
These points of interest.
He was saying it was like 300, but
we've really
I don't know.
fine-tuned that they can play large-scale core modes like Ground War, and a bunch of others.
I hope Ground War is better now, or if they have Ground War, but like
stepping back
in hardcore mode, because I play hardcore. That would be sick.
At our 6v6 maps and really try to refine and make them a tighter experience to contrast all this big world kind of exploratory gameplay. So the maps for 6v6, in comparison to the last game, they're just a little bit more straightforward, a little bit more refined, and I think fans will really enjoy how quick they play.
That sounds...
A lot of diversity in those maps as well. A lot of visual variety, some colorful maps in there, and I think they feel really clean.
I just wonder how the movement's gonna be, bro. Like, that's my question. How's the movement's gonna be, bro?
In MW2, starting with one.
God, this game's gonna be. I don't know. I think it's gonna be good.
Battle maps. Team, can you give me some details on Sarif Bay?
So Sarif Bay is this little fishing town in the south.
Oh shit! What is this?
And we picked this because it has such a great mix of gameplay.
Chat, this is G-War.
Show off all our boats and our new amphibious APC, and swimming, as we've already said. But what you get inside the
G-War map,
really intense urban combat with all these tight little alleyways, and all this great rooftop combat. And mixed with our ledge hang, you get these really cool.
This game is gonna be insane.
Action happening.
I love how you describe the rooftops there on this map specifically as like a separate ecosystem. You can kind of migrate that entire vertical.
You can go up there and just hang out and fight other snipers.
All right, well, that looks fantastic, Jeff. Okay, so that's one of our larger maps. What about some of the 6v6 maps? I think we have some.
Yes, MP baby.
Today, named Mercado Las Almas. Do you mind giving us some details on this?
What? What is this?
Is a little street market.
What is
in the
this?
historic section in Mexico. Our story behind this is, the authorities have some intel that narcotics are being smuggled out of a warehouse, and they're going in trying to find and seize them. This map plays really fast and a lot of action right down that center lane. The Mercado is a very dangerous neck of the woods.
It's Mercado. It's like Mercado, but it's Mercado in Spanish. It's like a market, right? Yeah.
See, how that ties into campaigns and whatnot. All sorts
That's
of
lit,
games
though.
ahead of us. Looks amazing. Battle maps, core maps, 6v6. All this looks fantastic. But let's go back to modes.
I'm going crazy right now,
What
bro.
are the modes being played on battle maps? We will have the return of Ground War, but we've got a new large-scale mode that you've alluded to, right? Let's talk Invasion.
So Invasion is it's a big war.
Invasion.
It's Big War TDM, or we affectionately call it the shipment of Ground War. It's 20v20 players, but there's also 20 AI on each team. AI are coming in fast roping. They're coming in on medium birds. And it's this high action mode. It's super fun, but it's also really chill. The announcer's not barking at you. He's not saying like, hey, get to B, they're taking C. You can kind of play it how you want to play it. You sit up on a rooftop and snipe. You can grab
G-War.
room clearing. If you push too far into the enemy's base, AI will come hunt you. But we've also been really conscious of where we put AI in multiplayer. We didn't put AI in kill streaks or anything like that because we don't want AI showing up in search and destroy. We don't want AI in domination. This mode, though, however, was built for AI, and it's a super fun mode. Can't wait for people to try it.
Kind of a funny aside, we took the name Ground War from a playlist in MW2, and that was just large-scale TDM and DOM. And we kind of did the DOM in the last game, and now we're able to add kind of the sandbox TDM, and so we're kind of completing the cycle of that that old playlist.
Yeah.
Well, this large-scale stuff looks amazing. This looks so awesome. And okay, so what about the new 6v6 modes? Let's keep dialing it in closer and closer. Steph, what have we got?
Yeah, so we also have 2 new 6v6 modes that you're going to be seeing here played today, and they will be in beta in Prisoner Rescue and Knockout.
Prisoner Rescue. Okay, let's go into Prisoner Rescue first, Joe.
So Prisoner Rescue is an attack and defend mode. It's a round-based mode. The defenders have 2
Got
prisoners
graphics on this
to
damn game.
keep hold of them. The goal of the attackers is to get to those prisoners, pick them up, and carry them to exfil. When you pick them up, you enter what's called a wounded carry, where they're up on your shoulders and you can't use your primary weapons. Instead, you have to use a pistol if you brought it, or you're just stuck with fists. But the way that we give the attackers an advantage once they grab that prisoner is they get a radar sweep for their team, so they can call out where the defenders are. And the objective icon over the prisoner goes away as soon as they scoop them up. So now the defenders have to basically rotate back to the exfil and set up defensive positions. And it's this heart-pounding, adrenaline-pushing like mode once you grab that prisoner and try and get them out.
Yeah, that hero run to the exfil is
definitely, you know, big S&D energy in this mode. It resonates with me in my time in esports. So this is my personal favorite of the new ones, and also sort of the strategic.
All right, show the game. Show the game, man. I gotta go in a little bit. Show the game.
I've seen some
guys, I will be back covering this stuff a little.
So far.
But definitely tomorrow I'll be live playing the beta.
They're just
I already
these
downloaded
guys,
it too.
Infinity
So
Ward is great at just genuinely innovating, like just bringing new stuff and changing it than just regular old COD 6v6. Man, I'm telling you, bro, this is a 2-year cycle, so they have to have content for 2 years. Trust. And the reason why they're talking, they got to explain everything.
Teaser on stage from Patrick, but what are the details?
Yeah, you saw a little hint of it.
It's a lot to digest now, but it's just a lot. It's gonna be a lot of fun, man. A lot of different options.
Wanted to do third person, and all what we're
third person? What?
Doing third person in each mode, and the cool thing is that it's a modifier on our game, right? We can just turn on third person. In the beta, we're playing it in Hardpoint, but we want to try it post-launch in S&D. We want to try it in BR, and we have. You know, camera work. The camera collision's been reworked. It handles tight spaces. There's a water camera. There's an interior camera. You can feel the weapon shake when you're firing with it. And it's just, we've put a lot of work into it, and we're excited for people to give it a try.
Incredible. I can't wait to see what third-person COD feels like in 2022. Sexy skins and everything. This is a lot of information, Steph. Like, there's a ton here.
I tried to warn you. They were delivering a lot of
what
features
the
for you
fuck?
ahead of release. And I said we were going to be bold
Third
with
person.
Data, and we are, but there's even more to come at once.
What is this, Tom Clancy?
This is just a taste.
How is this just a taste? How can there be even more? I mean,
we haven't even got
Rainbow Six.
Okay, so what about this year's third mode?
So I'm happy to say that Special Ops will return as our third mode, and will be focused on 2-player
Special
missions,
Ops.
asymmetrical game design. So think 1 player on air support, 1 player on the ground, and I think the OG fans will be really excited because we've looked at, you know, some of the
Dude, I love Spec
iconic
Ops. Dude,
Modern
Spec Ops
Warfare
is crazy.
missions like Overwatch, and really tried to.
All right, shut up, Swag. I'm trying to watch.
The design. So we'll be talking more about Special Ops in the months to come.
Steph, you're saying I should be looking now for a Special Ops partner.
Sitting right next to you.
Yes, you are indeed. Well, I'm all set then, Stephanie. I do believe we have one more surprise for PlayStation players.
Hey, let's go.
Roll the clip.
Let's go. What? Don't tell me that's a skin we can get. Oh, why is this shit cutting in and out? Oh, that's a nice skin.
What is that? What is that? Oh my god! Wait, I'm getting a PlayStation. Wait, what? I'm stealing my brother's PS5. Dude, that is so tough. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm in.
Weapon boot playable? What? Exclusive operator? Yo, I'm getting that.
PlayStation players will receive an exclusive operator only as a warrior gun for hire, descended from centuries-old samurai clan and torn between country and family. Just like
Guys, should I switch to the main one?
Only is going to be playable on day 1 for all pre-order through the PlayStation Store. Plus,
I'm switching. Let's switch to the main one, yo.
playable in multiplayer and
Wait.
Whatever. Let's see. Where is it? Call of Duty.
Shit, buffer?
Warzone 2.0.
Let's just switch. Ah, freaking ads. All right, let's see.
game, and it's been really awesome to see our narrative team building out his lore.
Bro, what's with
really
the
bringing this operator to
captions?
life
I don't want
with
that.
His backstory, his motives, and I think the art team absolutely crushed it with this skin. He is so.
Bro, that skin!
All right, Stefan, we keep talking about all the things that we have to look forward to, but we are missing quite a big one here. We're missing the start of the beta. So for anyone who wants to get an early first-hand look at Modern Warfare 2, and trust me, you definitely want
I wasn't
to,
subscribed
it is
to
immediately
GameStop.
available around the corner for PlayStation players.
Mañana.
Any version,
Tomorrow.
early access to the open
Well, it'll be
beta
tomorrow
service.
night because I work tomorrow,
So make
but
sure you are preloading right now.
Word up.
Check out your screens, since here's exactly when you can play the beta on your platform of choice. But don't forget, friends, it's also definitely worth noting that if you pre-order the Vault edition of Modern Warfare 2, you get to use the red Team 141 Operator Pack.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
X Cinder Weapon Vault in the beta, in addition to being able to earn
Very
in-game
nice.
rewards for playing all sorts of cool swag. And don't forget that if you digitally pre-order Modern Warfare 2, you also get up to a week early of campaign access. So wait, campaign a week early.
yo, Justin, there's no slide canceling in Modern Warfare 2.
Multiplayer. Don't forget.
Boom, I'm gonna show you
Get
guys.
to see it live and in action in a few
You
short
see it?
minutes with our crazy set of streamers here, 200 plus here, and ready to rock and roll. But first, we'll be right back to show off the world premiere of Warzone.
No slide
2.0.
canceling.
Don't go anywhere.
Call of Duty Next.
Y'all gonna have to have some skills now.
Official drink of Modern Warfare 2. Little Caesars. A proud partner of Call of Duty Next and Modern Warfare 2.
Can't wait.
HyperX. Official peripheral partner of Call of Duty. Play like a pro on the big screen with 144Hz VRR and AMD FreeSync. Now on TCL 6 Series TVs. Prime Gaming. Visit gaming.amazon.com today and start claiming your free content.
Oh shit, well I have that. I should just sign up.
We have 200 creators here on site marching down the green carpet with one mission in mind: to be the first players to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
And there is so much in this game. There is almost too much.
This is like one of those days where I enter and my hopes are so high.
And what are you looking forward to most when it comes to Warzone 2?
Prisoner rescue.
I'm looking forward to using that inflatable soldier decoy to mess a lot of players.
Kill streaks, I think.
I'm honestly here just to learn as much as I can to prep for Old Men of Optic, because those guys are very old now.
So maybe some OG maps coming back.
A map that everyone can play.
Honestly, give me a broken shotgun.
What's your favorite game mode and Mountain Dew flavor combo?
Search and destroy Code Red.
Capture the flag, Code Red.
If I'm going hard with the boys on a long night at S&D and I'm trying to get some nasty in-game comms, I'm drinking Baja Blast all night.
Terminal or high rise?
Easy terminal.
Ooh, terminal.
Most people have terminal nostalgia.
Terminal.
Terminal, 100%.
I just replayed that recently and I realized that spawn trapping is horrendous.
Easy. Strike.
High rise. High rise.
Terminal.
What's your favorite flavor of Mountain Dew?
I've grown up on Code Red, so it's still Code Red.
Alright, we get it. Mountain Dew. Bye bye bye.
Mountain Dew itself.
Dang, I was gonna pick Code Red too.
Can I get a second one?
All right.
Baja Blast.
Everybody loves Baja Blast. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it tastes good, but I can't drink soda like that. Long story short. But yeah, stomach problems.
Welcome back to Call of Duty Next. The Mountain Dew green carpet. God damn, it was beautiful. A lot of fun people out there. Everyone having a good time. And some incredibly well-dressed people out there. And some definitely not. Sweaty T-shirts abound. But here we go. Welcome back to Call of Duty Next, friends. We promised it was coming up, and now the wait is over. It is time to talk about Warzone 2.0. We got a glimpse
2.0.
of Warzone 2.0 in the multiplayer reveal trailer earlier today. And it does look awesome. However, we need some true experts to help out. Back at the desk here, we have got Stephanie Snowden. Joe Seacott is joining us. But of course, welcome Jack O'Hara, game director at Infinity Ward. Joe, how we feel?
I mean, if they made it better, I'll play it.
We need to know
But
everything.
I like
Warzone
multiplayer.
2.0. Stephanie, the world cannot wait.
It feels crazy for me to be up here revealing Warzone 2.0. I ended up at IW as a fan of the game, and so this moment is absolutely bananas for me. But Warzone 2.0 is everything that we loved about the original Warzone, right? Where it's based on the
Verdansk?
same experience that we all had, that that fun, all of those moments. And it's a return to shared tech across the universe for Modern Warfare 2, and that's going to create a really streamlined player experience. And I think the key innovations that we discussed for multiplayer, those all exist across Warzone 2.0 as well. So we're bringing it back. It's all connected. It's the same world, and I think the players are going to love it.
Oh my good God. Real excited about this one. Again, there's a lot in this one. Jack, where do we go from here?
So MW2 and Warzone 2 have been developed side by side since the beginning, right? Since we started down this road, and they're part of the same universe. Like Stephanie said, they share the same mechanics, the same weaponry, and even more than that. But the centerpiece of all this, of course, is the new map that we've been working on since 2020 with teams across the globe. It brings together our philosophies on map design.
Show us some stuff.
In order to do it, and lots of.
Show us some stuff.
And we learned so much from players experiencing Verdansk and playing in Verdansk over the.
Verdansk was a shit. I ain't gonna lie.
We're really excited for them to land in Al Mazrah with their squad.
Caldera's trash.
There's a wide variety of points of interest for players to explore in this map, and we're really looking forward to seeing everybody in there.
Well, here we go. A brand new map to explore and traverse. I cannot wait. Stephanie, let's take a look.
Yes.
That's right, Miles. Welcome to Al Mazrah. This is our new
Al Mazrah
Zone 2.0. It is a really interesting mix of geography. It is expansive desert settings with a mix of industrial.
Oh, this is like Middle East type thing.
A city and of course water. It looks way better on this screen than it did on Twitter. But you're gonna find a lot of really cool elevation, rocky peaks, caves, subterranean spaces. This map is beautiful, and it's actually
okay. They got airport
map that we've ever made, and I am so excited for all of our streamers here to jump into Al Mazrah later today.
It's huge.
Observatory.
That thing. Okay, so that was a big picture, and it's a great way to see it from a sort of top-down layout. But let's take a better look at some of these points of interest.
So when we set out to create these spaces, the team works to make it feel like a real space, right? So that there's infrastructure in between all the different, what we call points of interest along the map. And if you're paying attention, you might even see a few that seem pretty familiar out there as well.
Yeah, the way like the dust picks up into the air, that shit looks crazy.
Variety on each point of interest to make them something that the players will want to drop in and get the particularity of that single point of interest and find the place that they want to drop and where they want to play, whether it be a high elevation.
I might be playing this shit.
Whether it be the big city that's up the top right.
Yo!
Whether they want to explore that or whether they want to work in some of our POIs where we have water intersecting with junction.
That water.
So we have
damn.
Ooh, that looks familiar.
Oh, that mall looks lit to play in.
Through all of this. So you'll be
I ain't gonna lie. No cap.
Here's one of our favorites, Sawa Village, which is
that's my favorite.
Colloquially called Sunken Town.
I mean, I love to swim, so you find me there.
Absolutely.
I'm curious what you guys.
This is a nice map. Damn.
The hot drop will be today, right? We've been talking
That's
about
a
this
nice
last
map.
couple
I ain't gonna
days.
lie.
This is our first time seeing other people who are not us play Warzone 2.0, and so I'm just very curious where you think everyone's gonna immediately drop today.
I think some people are gonna drop to Observatory just to go back to home, you know. Go
yeah. They're coming home.
It's always nice. You're moving through the map and you kind of hit a spot and you're like, wait
I've been here before.
I know what this is. You have all these flashbacks.
Hey, yeah, there's a lot of nuggets in there for some old Modern Warfare fans.
Yeah, I'll say Corey. I think that's gonna pop off.
I think people will land around the edge so they stay in as long as possible in this match. But
smart.
We have some news for our edge of the map players coming up.
Ooh, all right, guys. Well, the map looks absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait to watch our streamers here drop in early in an alpha build later on today. Okay, so moving on to the gameplay, we've got this beautiful space to play in. How do all of these multiplayer elements we've talked about a little bit earlier, how do they fit into Warzone 2.0?
Multiplayer.
The super simple answer is all the stuff we talked about in multiplayer, the stuff you saw in the multiplayer trailer, that's all in Warzone, right? It's all integrated. So that tactical camera works in Warzone, that decoy mine works in Warzone. Like, it's all of it's been built from the ground up for both. The slide, the dive, the water, like.
Wait.
More swimming.
What? No way, bro. Water combat. What
Captain
the fuck?
Apocalypse Now coming out of the water, knifing people. I mean, this just looks.
Yeah, the
this is crazy. You already know people are gonna be trolling with this shit.
On the bottom.
Yep.
I'm not even sure what caustics are. I have no idea, but it sounds great.
Fucking water
The
gunfights.
armored patrol boat coming by there with its 2 turrets. There's some cool stuff.
So I'm glad you brought up vehicles.
This is nuts.
Seb, you touched on vehicles a little bit earlier. What can we talk about? We've seen boats, we've seen tanks, we've seen all sorts. Jack, what have we got?
So we've implemented a new physics and handling model for the vehicles. So some vehicles are heavier, some will slide more, have more traction or less traction. And as you're driving them around and you're encountering them and other squads are playing with them, you can choose to shoot off the tires to kind of impact their handling. You can have them, they react to explosive differently based on their weight. So if you're in a heavy armored 4x4 and get hit by an RPG, it's going to kind of bounce a little bit, but not quite take the hit as a small sedan. You can also choose with your squad to be rolling into a POI and somebody jumps out on the roof, somebody leans out the window, and suddenly you get yourself a lot of firepower driving into the POI. Of course, that vehicle needs to survive for quite some time in the map if you want to keep using it to go from point to point. And vehicles will run out of gas, or at least most of them will run out of gas, and then you can bring them to a gas station to fill them up. If you're
What?
up, you can get out and repair it, or you can bring it to a gas station to get repaired as well. And of course, we've got water vehicles. We've got a small boat. We've got the boat that Joe mentioned with the turret at the front, turret at the back, so you can have that little moment cruising up the river with your whole squad ready to rumble. So yeah, there is so much love that's gone into these vehicles.
Forgot the coolest vehicle.
The coolest vehicle?
The massive helicopter that you can fly around. And it's a moving platform with 3 doors. And you can move a whole squad through the map.
What?
Wreak havoc. It is so cool.
Oh my God.
I mean, the fact that you can lean out of the window, grab your teammates, pile in a vehicle, actually,
Yo, this game is gonna be crazy, bro. Oh my God.
That does complicate things, doesn't it?
PTSD
Oh
from
my
Joe killing
God.
me many times in our playtests.
Well, I hope the gas prices in Al Mazrah are okay. I thought there's a lot going on.
Right, not fucking $4 a gallon.
Quite frankly, spinning. What other massive changes have we got in store? Because it feels like there's so much has changed. Is it still a gulag? Do we still have circles? Is it still gas? I know there are guns, but do we shoot them? What's happening?
What do you want to jump into first? Oh, Stephanie, go.
We've made some pretty sweeping changes, I think, to the high-level components of Warzone 2.0 to continue providing players with both a dynamic and rewarding VR experience. But Warzone 2.0, you're going to hear it over and over again.
Excuse me.
It's
Been yawning.
Fun. This is about playing with your friends, having fun, friends new and old. Maybe you're making them in game. And I think one particular feature that I cannot wait to see the streamers engage with will be our prox chat.
Yes.
So it's coming. It will be in Warzone, and I there's going to be some amazing clips. But I think Joe can tell us a little bit more about looting in Warzone 2.0. I'm listening to that.
The streamers love prox chat.
They're like, yes.
In looting in Warzone 2.0, we still have the humming crates. You can still travel around and listen for those. We still have the loose loot on the ground, but we wanted to add a layer of learnability and logic to our looting, right? So if you're outside, if you're a little kid, you fall down, you hurt your knee, and your mom's going to go inside, go to the medicine cabinet and get you something a Band-Aid, Neosporin, whatever. So that's our looting. If you need health items, you can hit a bathroom in a building and there'll be a medicine cabinet. You can open it up. If you want to get loadout items, there are these hidden caches in between the POIs that are in ground, and you can memorize where they are because they're always there. So you can kind of start to develop these paths through the map of how you loot. And there's this logic applied to looting. You can find toolboxes that'll have grenades and things in them. And you find these other crates that are kind of like, it's as if the military that occupied this space came through and dropped off.
I'm so mad I have this appointment coming up.
There, so you can always have this reliable layer to looting.
But I'm hungry too, so I gotta go get lunch.
Through Al Mazrah, and quite literally, have a route we plan, hit the gas station,
pick up
gas
snacks.
up, pick up snacks, pick up ammo and all sorts. Okay, cool. So what about circle mechanics? I mean, this is obviously a huge component of BR's, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, the circle's been a staple of BRs. It's been really hard to move away from it. So we kind of talked about what could we do to mix things up with the circle. So we've got this new mechanic where the circle can actually split, almost like a cell splits, into 2, 3, or even 4 circles. And then those circles kind of close down. And what it does is it segregates teams, and you have these micro battles in those circles. And at a certain point, you're like, okay, we've cleared out our circle. We think we're good. And then those circles merge. They come back together, and you have this very directed fight of as the circle's moving, you're gearing up in buildings. You're like, here we go. It's about to kick off. And as soon as those circles hit, you have that final fight. So it's another kind of twist in the gameplay that we feel like is a cool world event that would happen. Like, oh, the circle's splitting. We need to do X.
Crazy. Get in the car. We're going now. Go. All right. So apart from
that's crazy.
What about the Gulag? Is that still around? I mean, there's so much change, man. I mean, I'm ready for it. But Joe, what do we got?
The Gulag, you know, we've been experimenting with. We've tried some crazy things with the Gulag. But the current version of the Gulag that we have running right now, we're excited people to play, is you're not in there alone. You actually have this temporary alliance with another opponent in the map, and you have to work together, and if you can defeat the other team, you can get out. And after that, you guys are enemies again. But for that moment, it's like, all right, we need each other. Let's do this. You use the proximity chat to talk to each other. And the other thing we've been playing around with is you may see a little bit of an AI presence in the Gulag. So you have to be on your toes. Like, you're working with an enemy. There might be an AI here. You're picking up weapons. And we're excited for people to try it. And
yeah, we're going to get feedback today, too. And like Joe said, we've been through some pretty wild iterations of the Gulag, which I will not reveal here. But there's a lot in store.
There certainly is a lot in store. Jack, I have heard of a new concept coming to Warzone 2.0 called Strongholds. That will include AI that may impact how players get their weapons, etc. Can you clue me into what that's all about and if it's even true?
Absolutely. So strongholds are reinforced buildings that the AI is occupying inside Al Mazrah in BR. And the players can choose whether or not they want to engage with them and assault them to get cool rewards, including free loadout items, which is one of the new ways that we're adding for players to get their hands on their best weaponry.
No, fuck. Now it's fucking AI and shit.
At scale into Warzone 2, and you're going to encounter them in multiple modes in different ways. In BR specifically, they're in these strongholds, and if you get to a stronghold, you can find the location of a black site, which is going to have even cooler stuff in it, and you can fight your way from one to the next. But in other modes, you're going to find the AI occupying large portions of the map and just kind of protecting different POIs in different ways.
Unreal. Okay, so we've all heard the rumors that Warzone 2.0 is going to have some very, very interesting new modes. Would you care to confirm or deny Stephanie Snowden?
It's finally time. I have read about some new modes on the internet recently, but one of the most exciting things about Warzone 2.0 is confirmation that an all-new sandbox experience is coming at launch. I am happy to announce DMZ. Call of Duty's extraction mode will arrive with Warzone 2.0 at launch later this year. I played DMZ for the very first time on my first day at IW, and to this day,
what the fuck is DMZ?
The possibilities with this game mode blow my mind.
So DMZ. I can also confirm that DMZ is real. We're not going to go into depth on it today because we do have to keep some stuff.
I have to look into that.
What I can tell you, though, is we've created a rich sandbox where you can define your own win condition. You infiltrate Al Mazrah, you accomplish your goals, and then you decide to extract when the time is right. It is played across the whole map, and the AI is occupying large sections of the map, and they are lethal opponents, and they do command
Okay, about like another 10-15 minutes,
you have to work
guys.
with your team. They patrol areas, they occupy strongholds, and they'll reinforce based on players' actions. And then on top of all this, you can choose which mission you want to accomplish, or you can chase after a variety of activities in the world. And you can play this differently depending on your playstyle. You can go loud, like I always do. You can go quiet, or you can hunt other players or avoid them entirely. Or you could just decide, hey, I'm going to explore the secrets of Al Mazrah and see what's there.
Loot up, exfil, it's totally up to player choice there, and I'm really excited about the full scale of what we're delivering for this chapter, and we want players to have an amazing experience in Warzone 2.0. We've been listening to the conversations in the community, specifically around small maps, Ricochet, anti-cheat, ranked play, and beyond. And trust me, although we're touching on some of the core updates to the overall Warzone 2.0 experience today, and mostly focusing on BR, there will be more news to share over the coming months. This is only the beginning for Warzone 2.0.
Okay, I need Warzone 2.0 and DMZ.
Yeah, less hackers would be nice, or no hackers.
Warzone 2.0 will be free to play for everyone on
I feel bad for all these streamers who fucking use hacks, and now they can't apply it to the new game.
About 2 weeks after
The shit won't work.
After Modern Warfare 2 launches, and we had 125 million players in the original Warzone, and I cannot wait to see all of you and hopefully more of you in Al Mazrah for this experience.
And you will have a chance to see a Warzone 2 Battle Royale Alpha playtest happening right here behind us very, very soon.
Yeah, the streamers are hot to trot. They're raring to go. We will see all of you in Al Mazrah on November 16th. But don't go anywhere just yet. Stick around, because when we come back, you'll see just what Warzone looks like when it's built up from the ground for mobile. You're not going to want to miss this, I promise. Then, after that, we have live gameplay coming at us with all of our friends set up across each and every Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. We've got Warzone 2.0, Battle Royale. We've got Warzone Mobile. It's all happening here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go too far.
Call of Duty Next, brought to you by the GMC Hummer EV pickup, the world's first all-electric super truck. Intel, built for the next generation of gaming. Squad up sooner with Xfinity rewards. Get early access to Modern Warfare 2's open beta. Jack Links, squad up with Sasquatch. Jack Links is good with it. Eureka Ergonomic, leading designer in gaming furniture and proud partner of Modern Warfare 2.
Oh shit, what's this? This is Warzone. Yo, if you can really do that kind of barrel roll. Oh, on mobile. What's this? Oh, this is Warzone Mobile? What the fuck?
What a jam-packed day we've had here.
Oh, I'm so mad I gotta leave in a little bit.
And Modern Warfare 2 already good to go. But finally, we're hitting something new here. Coming into mobile, we got Warzone Mobile 2 here for you. It's me, Beef Mommy, and I couldn't be more excited to be here with none other than Chris Plummer. And Chris, what do you have for us today?
That's right. Today we are proud to introduce Call of Duty Warzone Mobile.
Yeah.
This is the real thing, and it's on your phone. For the first time ever, you can drop into Call of Duty Warzone from wherever life takes you. Let me quickly point out the gameplay you're seeing today is still alpha, so it's only going to get better. And for Warzone fans, you will recognize this drop sequence right away.
I mean, honestly, it just gives me so much nostalgia. But wait a minute, Chris. Is that the legendary Verdansk?
You know, this is where Warzone gameplay was born. And we're bringing the legendary Verdansk map to mobile for the very first time from its hallmark vistas. And these dense urban areas, they're just so much fun to play in. Wide open fields, ready for battle. And intimate, close quarters, combat environments. There's so much variety in Verdansk. It's famous for good reason.
Boneyard, yeah.
Teaming with fan favorite locations like Boneyard and Superstore, even TV station.
Well, I'm getting classic Call of Duty Warzone flashbacks here. Can you tell us more about the gameplay? Or, you know what, maybe just give me your phone real quick. Maybe I can see for myself. No?
You know, the team has a passion for delivering the most authentic Call of Duty experience possible for mobile devices. From the way you aim and move to the weapon handling and the control responsiveness, all these critical little details combined to make Call of Duty Warzone Mobile feel best in class. We've made sure that the physics, the feedback, the sights and sounds, all those essential little touches are smooth and accurate.
Oh, you can still slide cancel there.
So true to form. You can imagine feeling that dirt compressing under the soles of your boots with every move. Or imagine those tiny shockwaves of recoil moving through your entire body with every shot. In Warzone Mobile, these are the kind of details that we care about that make the combat feel airtight and authentic.
That makes me really emotional, Chris. And you know, it sounds like everyone's paying attention to detail, and it's finally paying off. Now, when I think of Call of Duty Warzone, I think about strategy.
Absolutely. There's a lot more going on than pure gunplay. For example, when you're out there exploring the map and evading the gas circle collapse, you can try to sneak up on another player and pull off a finishing move. It's like ultimate bragging rights. And if you're feeling more strategic, you and your squad, they can complete contracts, use that cash at buy stations. There's a ton of variety there, including lots of different abilities like bringing back a fallen squad mate. Now, that contract economy, it adds a ton of depth and strategy through risk and reward.
I really like that you brought that up.
I don't really care about this right now. I don't play on my phone.
I think about
it's cool,
streaks.
but yeah.
I think about the Gulag. Are they going to be there too?
Yes. Everything you come to expect from Warzone, it's going to be there, especially kill streaks. This means you can deploy your big stick of choice like, a precision airstrike. You might be able to wipe out an entire squad with it. So not so fortunate for them, but they're not necessarily down for the count either because we have the Gulag. So here players can fight for a second chance. So when you go down, you get to fight one-on-one with another down player, and you can earn your way back into battle. This is how Warzone Mobile plays out on a truly massive scale, unlike anything we've ever played on mobile before. For this reason, we're pushing way past the envelope on high player counts to make sure each match is jam-packed with our signature style of combat. So we are supporting up to 120 live players in the single match.
Wait, hold on. Did you just say 120 players? Or do you mean bots? Because it seems like in Battle Royale games on mobile, they're usually loaded up with boring bots.
Well, we believe it's critically important and a lot more fun to play with real, live, human opponents. And that is our focus. So for anyone who's tired of playing with nothing but bots, we hear you. We're talking up to 120 real players ready to hunt you down with real human skill and real human emotions. That is Call of Duty Warzone Mobile.
And we hear you in the crowd. Everyone's excited, and absolutely it is huge. And I don't think there's a game on mobile that can top that, in terms of real player count, of course. But how are you able to even pull that off?
We can support real player counts at dramatically higher scale than we've ever seen in other Battle Royale games on mobile because Warzone Mobile is running on advanced, unified Call of Duty technology. This is the same shared tech behind the console and PC versions of Warzone 2.0. It gives us a ton of advantages, like these incredibly high player counts.
All right, guys, it sucks, but
combat and gameplay systems. And it
I gotta go.
Much more connected experience across
I'll probably be covering it if it's so long when I get back. But super excited for tomorrow. I'll be on the beta playing MP, well, a lot of MP and then some Warzone too. See how it is. All right, yeah. I'll see you.